So this week's Team of the Week features a few beastly looking players, and I already featured Inform Balassi and the second Inform Higuain in a squad the other day. There's two more that I really wanted to put into a team and share with you guys today, and those are SIF Aubameyang and of course the Inform Silver Striker Niang. So we're going to put them into a team, and in goal today we have got this awesome goalie. He's my second favourite goalie on the game. It is Thibaut Courtois, 86 overall rated. He plays for Chelsea, he's Belgian, he's got the 88 reflexes, great handling, positioning. He's an all-round amazing goalkeeper. He's tall as well, so he just really does a great job. Only second to Neuer in my opinion. The defence is also pretty stacked, so we go to the Serie A for our right back, of which his name is Stefan Lichtsteiner, yeah, 82 rated overall, with decent stats across the board. That's what Lichtsteiner's got. Then Gael Clichy goes in at left back. He's a favourite of mine, one because he links up to the other Man City centre backs, and two because he's pretty quick and he plays of course in the BPL and he's French, which is a good nation to link people up to. We've then got Vincent Kompany going into the squad. I would normally use Otamendi, but I thought I would try out Kompany, and I think in hindsight, I mean, he scored a couple of goals for us from corners, which is rare for me, but I would probably use Otamendi more than him just because he feels a little bit rubbish this year. I don't know what it was. Kurt Zuma's inform goes into the squad as well. He's a very rock solid centre back, I must admit, a very, very good player on this year's edition of Ultimate Team. The midfield is, well, it's pretty stacked, I'm not going to lie. We've got Paul Pogba going in at the right centre mid today, 86 overall rating, amazing stats across the board, good skills and all of that. Then we got my pack pulled Lothar Matthäus. He's someone I've not used for a little while. I really wanted to use an expensive squad today, so I stuck him right in there, and his stats are literally some of the best in the game. Absolutely insane 91 rated player. I love him. And then we've got Gonzalo Castro, another inform from this week's Team of the Week. He's 82 rated. He's just a little bit small, if anything. He's got good stats, but I find him to be a little bit small, which kind of hinders him. So, now we've got what this team is all about, this really dangerous front three, and we've got Jari Litmanen going in at cam. He's a new legend for FIFA 16, and he's one I've not used yet, but one I've really wanted to use for a while, and I found him to be pretty average at central attacking mid. I really want to use him up front and see what he can do there, but those two spots were reserved for inform Niang and also second inform Aubameyang. Niang has got 87 pace and 84 dribbling, and for a silver inform, I find that to be really awesome. Some great stats there, and then second inform Aubameyang with the 97 pace, 86 shooting. Doing player reviews for both of those players over on the FUTWIZ channel. You know it by now. If you want to watch them, there'll be a card in the top right where you can go and click onto their channel, subscribe, watch those videos if you want to know more about those players. That would be awesome. So the whole squad, this is about 3 million coins right now. A lot of that price is obviously coming from the two legends. That's probably about 2 mils worth right there. But the two strikers are also relatively expensive. For a silver inform, Niang is a very expensive one. You know, he's got an exceptionally high price tag on him because he's a very rare one, and also because I think last year he was the right winger, and then he got a special inform or a transferred card that was a striker. So this year when they put him default striker and he's got an inform, it makes him very, very desirable. And of course Aubameyang with his sweatiness and pace and all of that good stuff, and the fact that he's a second inform, he's going to hold a higher value on this game. In terms of the whole team, 4-3-1-2, I'm growing into it, you know. If you are a fan of my videos, you've watched for a long time, you'll know that I've said from the start of FIFA 16, 4-3-1-2 is like my kryptonite. I can't use it and I can't play against it. So to be able to get back into it and actually start to be able to use it is a very positive thing for me. You've got to learn to play like the really quick sort of 1-2 passes, not play very wide at all, which is something I always used to do. But if you're quick on the passes and you let go of the sprint button a little bit, then it can really work for you. And I found it to work a little bit better. Still struggling with the gameplay over the last few days since the patch came out around a week ago. I mean, it's just been a bit difficult for me, but I'll get there. I'll get used to it, and we'll fire right back on full cylinders and all of that good stuff. But I have to say, like, Aubameyang seemed head and shoulders above Niang, which I was expecting just because of the ratings difference. What is there, like 10 ratings between them and a whole bunch of stats? And I think also I made a little mistake in the fact that I played Niang in this really crazy high rated squad. I mean, how is a silver supposed to like flourish in a team like that. So maybe I should have gone full silver squad, full silver hybrid or something, but I also wanted to play him up front at the same time as Aubameyang. And then as I was building the team on FUTWIZ, I was just like, okay, this is just getting more and more expensive, so we're going to be using an expensive team. So that's the way that went this week. If you'd like slightly cheaper squads, let me know. I can also probably just about do more expensive squads if you want that. You know, we're 2-3 months into the game right now, so you guys that want the expensive squads, it's time that I can start bringing them to you. You know, we've got a month or so until Team of the Year comes out, and those players are always very expensive, so I'll be looking to pick some of those up in the next month when they actually come out. I think I said actually twice right there. That was a bit weird, wasn't it? But you're seeing the goals in the background right here. You'll see that Niang's goals were all quite good. Aubameyang's were quite good. And the good thing about this team as well is that we scored with more than just those two players. The majority of the goals came with them, but we actually scored quite a few goals. You know, the likes of Company, who else? Matthias, Litmanen, Pogba. They all got on the score sheet as well, which is strange for me lately. Most of the time lately it has all been about literally getting the ball to my out and out striker who's going to do the business and score the goals. So this team was quite versatile. Highly recommend it if you've got the coins. We're coming to the end of the video now, so it is time to say if you've enjoyed, hit that like button. Really appreciate those likes coming through. Subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time, boys. Peace.